Well, welcome to All Shorts here in France, and we're here for another dog walk, that we are. But also, yeah, there's one. There's the other, and we've got another one just there. But a friend actually shared a video with me from another channel called Skill Builders. Don't worry, it's nothing to do about building, as in the sense of actually building something. No, it's about housing. And he was spot on, because I did a little bit of recce afterwards, after watching the video. It's quite shocking how it is, so I thought I'd share it with you. And basically what he was saying was that properties in the UK, new builds, are being bought up by the banks. And I thought, I can imagine them build up a portfolio of properties because repossessions and stuff like that. But no, they're actually buying up properties on new build estates. You know, if they're like a buy to let. See, the thing is, obviously they've got the buying power because they've got the money. It's the banks, after all. But also, by squeezing the property market even more, because there's already a shortage, isn't there? Or, properties in the UK, it's going to push the prices up. So when, Joe Bloggs goes to a mortgage company and, asks for his mortgage, or her mortgage, or their mortgage, well then they're going to have a bigger mortgage than they might have needed otherwise, because the value of the property's been pushed up. So the banks are on a win-win here. They're going to make more long-term money because obviously interest rates and what have you. But also, they've got the asset, which is also accruing. This is just going to encourage them to do it even more. Really, there needs to be some legislation against this. This can't be right. It really can't. We've got a massive shortage of properties in the UK. The property portfolio in the UK is diabolical. You look at the council houses and what have you, that's just pretty much disappearing, it's decimated. Although I have to admit, the fact is, just selling council houses doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have an extra house. Because if it isn't sold, the person who's living in it is probably going to carry on living in it, if you know what I mean, unless they go into the private sector. More often than not, that isn't the case, because obviously they get a reduction for buying the council property, and that's probably their only opportunity to get the foot on the ladder. So there's that to it as well. So I don't think you'll actually gain properties. You'll still have the ownership of the property, but if you're not going to sell it anyway, the profit margins aren't there, are they? Although the councils could use that, the housing authorities could use that money, the value in the property as collateral to borrow more money so they could build more houses. So is that to it? So but the thought that these banks are literally just gobbling up all the properties, new builds especially, because they're easy maintenance, what have you, got to do with them. They also meet environmental, energy saving standards and what have you. So it's just, it's going to be a bit out of breath because it's been funny weather. It's drizzling at the moment. The dogs aren't that keen. No. So I'm interested to know what you think about this, because this really needs legislating. I don't know if even the Labour Party is even aware of it. If they come into power, they talk about housing, about building all these houses. Ain't be really good. All these houses are going to be built just for the flipping banks' own property portfolios, is it? It's not going to help, the likes of you and I. Well, not me, because I emigrated. I buggered off into France. But those who want to get their foot on the property ladder, such as our younglings and all that, how the hell are they going to manage to do that? The property prices are already way over top, way over the top. And that with high interest rates, it's just they've been screwed. So we're not going to necessarily see the value of the property values come down to a level if the banks are buying up all the properties. But I ain't necessarily got to worry about the interest rates like we have they? Anyway, you tell me. Please leave the comments down below. If you've got a sport channel, you do that on Patreon or buy us coffee, and the links are down below. But we're also doing a rewilding here in France, where we're planting trees. We've got 2 hectares of land where we're planting lots of trees, but also we're making birdhouses and bat roosts and what have you. And that also on the rewilding channel, we'll be streaming on there this summer. Cameras inside, birdhouses. So we'll be streaming the little birdies nesting and little birdies hatching. that'll be on our rewilding channel. There's a link down below, so if you did want to subscribe to that channel as well, that'd be really much appreciated. It really would. You don't have to watch the videos, but yeah, just get the subs up would be helpful. So anyway, it's time for me to go and take these dogs home, you know. Oh yeah, I forgot, you know, you can support the rewilding project with, basically buy a tree, and we'll chuck the tree in the ground on your behalf, and I'll decide to go with the tree. Yeah, no, you forgot that, didn't I? Yeah. Same applies to the birdhouses and the bat roosts and stuff, and hedgehog houses, you know, because they need somewhere to live too. Now I know what you're going to say. Oh, well, crikey, you got trees everywhere around here. Yeah, have you really? Yeah, there is. Except the farmers keep chopping great big holes in the middle. Now we had whopping great logs come out here, big old oak logs come out here there, 4 days ago, down beside that house. They came out of the woods at the bottom there, where the lake is. You know, there's a flipping great hole now in the woods. So, yeah, so it might look like there's trees, but they're getting a bit, how do you put it, a bit perforated, that they are. Anyway, I'm waffling now. Toodaloo.